The episode begins with Elsa and Garfield engaged in a fierce battle. Elsa severely injures Garfield, but in the next moment, Garfield strikes Elsa hard in the eye, causing it to burst. Despite this, Elsa says she feels alive again, that the pain is proof she's living. Garfield responds, saying his boss warned him that she'd be tough to kill. Elsa agrees, saying he's right, and questions why Garfield continues fighting when she can regenerate. Garfield says he'll kill her again and again, no matter how many times she comes back. Elsa respects his resolve, but warns that many Mabeasts are after his boss, and he'll soon be dead. Garfield dismisses the threat. Meanwhile, Subaru and his group are fleeing from a massive Mabeast. They hide, wondering what to do. Petra asks Subaru, and he says he'll use real-world science. He leads the Mabeast into Roswell's room and dodges its attack, making it crash into a wall. Subaru tries to ignite gunpowder, but it fails. Otto drops oil from above, and the creature is set ablaze. Yet, the beast charges again. Subaru dodges, and it crashes through a wall and falls. Flames spread, and Subaru scolds Otto for using too much oil. Subaru hands Rem over to Otto, saying he needs to save others. Petra asks where he's going, and he says to rescue Beatrice. He adds she's sweet but loves teasing. Subaru rushes off. Meanwhile, Emilia faces her third trial, surrounded by darkness and visions of possible futures, including one where she screams that she's always hated Subaru. She sees terrible scenarios and cries. Eventually, she meets Minerva, who says Echidna doesn't want to see her. Emilia wonders if what she saw will come true. Minerva says they're only possibilities. Emilia insists she can change her future, especially with support. Minerva says Emilia is different from her mother. Emilia walks forward to complete the trial, saying next time, Echidna must attend the tea party. She finds a grave channeling the barrier magic and breaks it. Outside, a storm rages. Back in battle, Garfield and Elsa continue fighting. Garfield uses his divine earth power to dominate. Elsa tries regenerating but fails. Garfield killed the hippo Mabeast whose flesh she used. Garfield finishes her by crushing her with the beast's body. Meanwhile, Ram, Puck, and Roswell clash. Ram reveals her true wish, not to kill Roswell, but to stay by his side, declaring her love. Puck freezes Roswell, and Ram burns the Book of Wisdom, ending the episode in a powerful blast. The episode begins with Emilia running out of the graveyard while the villagers eagerly wait for her. They welcome her, and an old lady expresses joy that Emilia is safe. Emilia then asks who built the shelter they're under, and the old woman says it was Emilia herself. Emilia denies it, but the woman explains a spirit told them to thank someone named Mia, which Emilia realizes must be Puck. She hears Puck's voice, reminding her of unfinished business, and Emilia says goodbye to the villagers. The scene shifts to Roswell, Ram, and Puck. Ram is gravely injured, and Puck blames Roswell for losing control and putting her in this state. Roswell recalls Ram's words of love and devotion and realizes he's lost. Snow starts falling, and Puck realizes Roswell triggered it early, knowing the snowfall will attract Mabeasts. Roswell, confused about what to do next, remembers Ram and tries using magic to preserve her. He calls out to Echidna for guidance. Meanwhile, Emilia approaches a large frozen tree, and upon touching it, it melts into particles leading into the graveyard. Inside, she finds many Ryuzu clones and expresses sorrow for their pain. Ryuzu tells her they'll explain everything later, but must act now. They see Shima, who confirms Emilia passed the trial and gives her a glowing crystal once held by Ram. Emilia senses Puck in it and realizes he made the shelter and slowed the snow. Shima praises Puck's help, and Ryuzu gets emotional. Emilia comforts her, and Shima notes how much she's changed. Suddenly, the crystal glows and disappears along with Shima. Emilia asks Ryuzu where Ram and Roswell are. They find Roswell in the snow holding a barely breathing Ram. Emilia says she can be saved, but Roswell has lost hope. Emilia insists nothing is over and tells him she passed the trial and saw a painful past. As Mabeasts approach, Emilia freezes them and tells everyone to flee while she holds them off. Meanwhile, in the burning mansion, Beatrice remembers her past with Echidna and her long wait. Suddenly, Subaru arrives, and Beatrice tries to push him away, but he persists. He promises he's not that person, but wants to be with her and save her. After multiple rejections, Subaru continues to reach her heart, and Beatrice finally starts to believe him. They escape the library together. The next day, Emilia fights the May beasts to protect the villagers until a powerful blast signals Subaru and Beatrice's return, ending the episode. The episode begins with Subaru telling Emilia that now that all the villagers are inside the graveyard, it means she has passed the trial, and he congratulates her. Subaru then sees Roswal and Ram sitting nearby, noticing how badly injured Ram is. Beatrice interrupts him, telling him to stop spacing out. They still have a fight to finish. Subaru agrees, surprised by Beatrice calling him by his name for the first time. He asks if she can really fight the Great Rabbit, and Beatrice explains that it's one of the 3 great May beasts and that she hasn't had a chance to unleash her power in 400 years, making this a great opportunity. Subaru says he won't back down because Emilia is behind him and Beatrice is beside him. The giant May beasts charge, and Beatrice casts her spell, Al-Shamak, turning the rabbits into crystal. Subaru is amazed and asks what he should do. Beatrice tells him not to let go of her hand, to imagine her mana flowing into him, and to chant her spells when needed. Together they cast more crystal magic and begin destroying the rabbits. Beatrice opens a portal, and both enter it, continuing their attack from behind. Subaru asks about a plan, and Beatrice explains the rabbits can infinitely regenerate, but not indefinitely expand. She says she can finish them if someone creates a distraction. Subaru volunteers, saying no one is better bait than him. He leads the rabbits away, creating a barrier to trap them. Emilia assists by lifting the entire terrain using her magic. With all rabbits trapped, Beatrice uses her spell and banishes them to an alternate dimension, just like the Forbidden Library. Roswal, accepting defeat, watches Ram regain consciousness and becomes emotional. Beatrice teases Subaru, and he praises her as amazing and cute, leaving her flustered. Later, Roswal visits Echidna's grave and asks Beatrice if Subaru is the person she waited for. Beatrice says no, but he promised to care for her more than that person would. Roswal warns she'll never be his number 1, but Beatrice responds she doesn't want to be his. She wants Subaru to make her his number 1. Roswal reveals he's been alive all along using soul transfer magic. Beatrice slaps him for burning the library. Roswal finally apologizes. Later, Emilia prepares to knight Subaru, declaring her vow to be protected by him. Subaru swears to protect her always, becoming her official knight. That night, Emilia invites Subaru to her room for an important talk. Though nervous, Subaru reassures her he'll always support her. The episode ends with everyone celebrating joyfully, and ReZero Season 2 concludes.